Mr. Chairman, the vote is Alice Hutchinson 25, Paul Rotello 12.
That is the count I have. Is that the count everybody else in the room has?
Yes.
Seeing no objection, the vote is now closed. Ms. Hutchinson prevails 25 to 12. Ms. Hutchinson, would you care to step forward for purposes of the acceptance?
Julie, thank you for that nomination. It warms my heart. I hope I can live up to your words. Thank you, Matt, Tom, and Joe, for those thoughtful seconds. I appreciate it.
And third.
And thank you to my daughter, Sarah, for being here. It means a lot to me. Thank you, Sarah. The race against Mike McLaughlin is going to be a challenge, to say the least, and it's going to take a lot of hard work, but I am up to the task. This past legislative session was a painful reminder of the need for Democratic leadership that is willing to draft a state budget that does not leverage our children's future. Connecticut desperately needs tax reform. I watched the public hearings from the Appropriations Committee where so many basic services, those in the most need, were begging for the core of their programs to remain intact, all while the wealthiest of Connecticut's citizens have loopholes that leave them not paying their fair share. Locally, I attended the Danbury public hearing on the budget. I will never forget the art teacher that pleaded for the support that she needed. And if the cuts proposed were implemented, there would be one art teacher for 1,100 students. How did we get to this point? More importantly, how do we turn this boat around? We need to stay focused on the most important issues that face our district: quality education, education funding, creating jobs, growing business, supporting our existing businesses, promoting affordable places to live, clean water and clean air, preserving our open spaces, adequate infrastructure, support of public transportation and the rail system, keeping Candlewood Lake clean and safe for all to enjoy. As a former First Selectman, my experience exploring regional solutions to our problems and needs has always proved the best way to serve our problems together. For a state with some of the best educational, sorry, I misspoke. For a state with some of the best educational institutions in the country, we should not be losing our graduates to out-of-state jobs. But Connecticut is dead last in job growth, so there's little here for our youth to look forward to for employment. There is no reason for Connecticut not to be the Silicon Valley of the East. We have the educated workforce and the drive. We should be doing everything we can to attract, retool, and promote green, smart, forward-thinking businesses to our state. We should not be losing our businesses to neighboring states. From 1994 to 2003, approximately 53,900 manufacturing jobs were lost overall. We need not only hold the line, but help retool our workforce and keep utility costs down to keep and support those jobs in Connecticut. As a former member of the Connecticut Conference of Municipalities Transportation Task Force, we discussed expansion and support of the rail service back in 2004, allowing commuters from Danbury to Stamford in New York the opportunity to get off crowded highways and help preserve our air quality is a priority. According to the study by the Housatonic Valley Council of Elected Officials, the expansion of rail service for the Danbury line to New Milford and the electrification of the entire line has been planned for years, but must be implemented. New Fairfield has battled to get clean water since well before I worked there in the 1990s. The current Shaw's location in the neighboring shopping center has been dealing with remediation of toxic materials from a former dry cleaning business at the site for nearly 20 years. Potable drinking water should be a right, not just another issue on a long list of things to take care of when time allows. Thank you to Jim Millett and Tom Quigley for helping me to better understand the complex issues of New Fairfield's water problem, and I look forward to further discussions on that issue. I believe in clean elections, which is why I support and I am participating in the Citizens Election Program. This worthy and innovative program keeps corporate greed out of our elections and is well worth fighting for. I will continue to fundraise under the guidelines set by the program and look forward to spending the balance of the campaign with a focus on getting important issues to the voters. Michael McLaughlin does not speak for me. Saying no is not crafting proactive legislation. He even voted against Sustanet, which is designed to control healthcare spending and save money for those hurt most by our broken healthcare system, small businesses and individuals with no insurance or inadequate coverage. The Tea Party and the support for the 10th Amendment issue not only does not represent me, but I do not think it represents the majority of the electorate in the 24th either. As I launch this race tonight, I look to each of you for your thoughts, perspectives, and insight. I look forward to knowing better the needs of each municipality and how I can best help us to preserve a way of life that is meaningful to each of us and at the same time move us forward, prepared to face the challenges that our changing world places before us. I proudly and humbly accept your nomination as State Senate candidate from the 24th District. Thank you very much.